Can I help you? Hey guys, it's me, Kelly, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are starting in the car because we are going to check out some free little libraries. Now, I did this video maybe like a year ago. Yeah, I think around this time because I believe it was spring. And it is a very nice day here in Minnesota. It's supposed to get up to 80 degrees. I have shorts on, broke out the shorts. It's supposed to be super nice and sunny. It is right now 65. It's beautiful outside, so I thought, why not go check out some free little libraries. I have my bag of books here to exchange books or either leave if there is no books in their library. But I really love this idea, or I really love little free libraries in general, because first, it helps the community out by having books not only for kids but for people that might not be able to go out and purchase books, so it makes reading accessible, which is awesome. I 100% love that. Hey, don't mind me. But it also helps, like, if you don't like a book and you want to get rid of it instead of like throwing it away, you can put it in a free little library for someone else to read. So I don't know, I think it's a great way to make reading accessible for everyone. So we're gonna go check out some little free libraries. I am gonna go to some new little free libraries on the other side of town compared to last year. So hopefully we find some good finds that I can either exchange or just take, or just leave a book in general, because that's kind of the deal with little free libraries. So I have like about a 30-minute drive to the first one, and hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully everything goes fine. It should go fine. But we're just gonna drive over there and listen to the new Melanie Martinez album, Hades, okay? Listen to that album. It is so good, okay? I love it. So that's what I'll be listening to while we drive. So see you guys at the first stop. My next stop actually was on a busy road, so I didn't want to stop on the busy road, obviously. I don't know why people put little free libraries on busy roads when I can't pull over. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I could go to like a side street and walk, but like that's a lot of work. But first one I went to, I found Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. This is like a YA book or type book. I'm not sure. I've heard some good things about it. Aw, and it has a stamp in it. That's cute. So I picked that up and I traded it for Six Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty. It was like the mass paperback version, and I didn't really enjoy that. I read that 2 years ago, and it was an interesting read. So I picked up Love and Gelato. I don't know if I'm too old to read this because she's 16 and she's in Italy, but I heard it's a cute book, so we're gonna try it out. We need to find another little library, and hopefully I don't get scared because I forget that people are gonna be outside, you know? Like, people are gonna enjoy the sunshine. Also, if you did not know, there's an app so you can see little free libraries that are in your area that are registered. Sometimes I'll drive by and I see one that's not on the app, so I mean, it's a good way to see what is in your area. But this next one is about 4 minutes away. We're gonna head to that one and hopefully not be scared that people are gonna be outside enjoying the nice day. So I forgot to show what books I have, so let me do that real quick while I'm at this park. Hopefully these people don't think I'm weird. But books that I'm trading. It's like Pokemon, like I'm trading cards, but I'm trading books. I got Serafina. If you know, you know. This was not I was so disappointed. I have Girl in Pieces. I have some older books that I read in like college. The Girl Who Chased the Moon. Do I remember this? Kind of, a little bit. Where Nina Lies. Again, read this in college. Was an interesting read. Dreamland by Sarah Dessen. I actually think I really liked this one. A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. I think I read this in like 2022 or 23. And then the last one is Famous for a Living by Melissa Ferguson. So those are the books that I brought to either trade or leave for some little libraries today. I also believe of picking up books from little libraries and then trading them as well. So like Love and Gelato, if I'm like, actually, I don't think this is for me, maybe I'll trade it for a different book. But I try to trade instead of just take. So that's my number one thing, is try to trade. If I can't trade, then it is what it is. But yeah, this is the first book I've gotten so far. Let's go ahead and drive to the next location. I literally was driving to the next one and I saw this one. Let's see, we got Invisible Wall. Got some dog treats, that's cute. Oh, I love this book. Oh, and this is an ARC. Crazy. This is a good book. The Truth About Harper Corbett Affair. Tuesdays with Morrie, I heard is a good book. I might pick up that. I might pick up this book. I heard this one's good. I heard there's some kids books. What else is in here? Soul Surfer. What is this one? Okay, I can't see. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick up Tuesdays with Morrie because this is like I've seen this get popular lately, so I'm gonna pick that one up from this cute little library. I like the chemistry. Alright. Wow, this one's pretty full. Mommy trapped. What the heck? Okay. Let's see, we got The Crucibles of Leadership. No, lots of kids' books. Dear Edward, got some books back there. Smile. Huh. Nah, I'm good. Just stopped at this little free library. I dropped off Famous for a Living, and I got Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey Kristen. So, did that trade. Just stopped here. There wasn't really anything, but I did drop off 2 books. I dropped off Dreamland and Where Did Nina Go, I think. So those 2 I dropped off since it was a little empty. That one had mostly children's books. Just went to this one. Look how cute it is with the stained glass. I didn't pick anything up, but I did stop at one that was on Busy Road, and I took a peek and I got New Moon by Stephenie Meyer. Since I read Twilight, I guess I should read the second book, and it's in paperback, so I picked that up at one of the Busy Road little libraries, but I did not trade for anything. So this one is on a trail, so hopefully I see something good. Look at this, so cute. Take one, leave one, borrow one. Okay, what we got? Whoa, this one's huge. Definitely does not need books, my goodness. Okay, lots of old books. Oh my god, there's more in the back. I don't see any that are calling to me. Cute little goose. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any that's calling to me. These. Oh my gosh, they're like pictures. That's cool. Okay, I'm not seeing any, so I'm gonna close this. Oh, that's pretty cool and fun. Okay, I was gonna check this one out. Maybe this one's for kids. Looks like it is. We got some notebooks, which is fun. Yeah, these are mostly for kids. Okay. Some old books for kids, but it's fine. And then some hair clips and some rocks. Cute. Okay. Nothing in this one. I see a Love Light Farms by B.K. Orson. I'm gonna do that and share it with the girl who chased the moon. Treat yourself. I will. Hopefully. Alright, what do we got? We got, oh my gosh, one of my favorite books as a kid. Okay. What do we got? Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Ow. This flat. Oh, we got another new moon. The chill. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Some bracelets. Huh. I don't see anything I like, but I'm gonna organize this real quick. Okay. I just organized this one, and then I'm also gonna take this bracelet that says no kings because it's cute. Now we leave. Thanks for the bracelet. Yes, we switched from Melanie to 21 Violets because I needed something a little different. Don't go in front of me. I'm driving. Leaving Seraphina and Girl in Pieces for Skyshade. Alright, we have one final book to trade out, so hopefully we can find some good books at the next stop, which hopefully is my last stop because I want to be done driving around. But, I mean, I love driving around. It's fun to look at the houses and stuff and see all the cool little libraries. But we're gonna go to one more stop, maybe two. We'll see. This one's about 10 minutes away. And hopefully they have some good books that I can trade for. Alright, this one does not have any that I want. Lots of kids' books, which is great, and some pencils. But I'm gonna still drop this off since I'm here. And maybe look for one more nearby. But it has lots of James Patterson. Alright, we are back home. I ate some food, put a pimple patch on my face. I'm ready to talk about the books we found today at all of the little libraries. I think it was very successful considering I traded out all my old books for new books that I want to read or authors I want to try out. So I'm super excited about that. I'm not sure how many books I had prior. I didn't count. I did show, so hopefully when I'm editing I count how many books I had to trade out. But I got back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. So I started with some amount of books and then I got 6. So editing Kelly will tell me what it is. Okay, let's start off with the first book I got, which again, I showed these in the clips, but I want to just do an overview of all the books that I did pick up. I picked up Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. This is like a YA coming of age story, I want to say. Lena is spending the summer in Tuscany, but she is in the mood for Italy's famous sunshine and fairy tale landscape. She's only there because it was her mother's dying wish that she gets to know her father, but what kind of father isn't around for 16 years? All Lena wants to do is go back home. And I know it's like a series too. There's other books, so I thought this was cute. This was my first book I picked up. The next book I picked up, which is not in the best condition, but that is a-okay. It's Tuesdays with Maury. By Mitch Albom. I'm pretty sure this is a nonfiction story. I know it's really, really sad. It's a magical chronicle of this time together through which Mitch shares Maury's last gift with the world. So I've heard very wonderful things about this story, so when I saw it in the little library, I had to pick it up. Next we have is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, I think it is. I know this was very, very popular on Book Talk. It has a show, I believe, or a movie. And it's basically about the president's son and like the queen's son, like England. If they had like a love affair, or like, yeah, they had a relationship, which is kind of fun. But yeah, this is the third book. I've also heard some really good things about this, and like I said, it's a movie or a TV show. I don't remember which one, but it's pretty popular. So probably, hopefully popular for good reasons. So I don't know if these are the correct order that I got these in, but hopefully they are. I picked up New Moon, which is book 2 in the Twilight series. I have Twilight right here, can see the little hands right there. So I thought, well, it's a paperback New Moon. If I trade it for a book, that might be a good deal. So yeah, instead of purchasing, I think that one I actually got for free too. So I might continue the Twilight series later this year. And I have no idea what this one, I mean, is it gonna be just as cringy? Not cringy in the case that Twilight was bad, just cringy as in it was totally written for that time period of like early 2010s vibes. Is that when it was written? I don't know. I'm gonna guess it was, because that's the vibes it gives. But yeah, book 2 of the Twilight series, New Moon. Finally have it. And this is big. Yeah. Alright, the next book that I got was Lovelight Farms by B.K. Borson. I think this is the first in the series, if it is a series. I've been wanting to read a B.K. Borson book for a while, and I think more Lila Sage is the one who's been inspiring me to read because of their friendship. And ever since, what is the one that just came out? Not We'll Be Right Back. The first one in that series with like the radio show hosts. I don't remember what it's called. When that came out, I was like intrigued. So finding this out in the wild was pretty fun. Can't wait to try out some B.K. Borson, see how it is. Again, I know this is like her first couple books of her writing journey, so hopefully it's good. And then I want to read more by her, so I'm probably going to read this more towards the winter time because the cover is definitely giving me winter vibes or holiday vibes, obviously. So this will be later this year in the winter time. Now it's no longer winter. The snow is all gone finally. And last but not least, we have Skyshade by Alex Astor. And you're probably thinking, that is part of a series. And I know it's part of a series. It's part of the Lightlark series. And oh my gosh, this person only got to this page. Only got 80 pages in. I have not read any of the Lightlark series. This is book 3. So hopefully I find book 1 and book 2 at some point and I read this series. But I just wanna, let's see this receipt. This is from Illinois, this receipt. And it's from November 30th, 2025 at 3:52 p.m. And it has the customer's name. Ooh, I should not say that. Girl, why didn't you like this book? Did she buy it at Second and Charles? I don't know. It's a gift receipt. Anyways, this is the 3rd book. And you're probably thinking, why would you pick it up? Because I found it in the wild, guys, okay? And I just felt like I had to grab it. Have I read any of her books? No. But maybe this will give me motivation to pick up Lightlark. I don't know what I was thinking, but I do that all the time where I find a book, but it's like the 2nd book or the 3rd book in the series, and then I just have it. And I don't have the 1st book, so I need to do that, especially for this series. So, also it's like such a clean copy. Look at this, oh, so clean. And this was the last book I found at all the free little libraries. Last but not least, I did find all these books, but I also got a bracelet. So if you ever go to free little libraries, you might find bracelets and puzzles and notebooks and dog treats and hair clips. You kind of find a lot of different things that like the neighborhood or the community likes to put in there just to share, whether it's kids or just people in general. So I did pick up this bracelet that says No Kings on it, and it's a nice stretchy bead bracelet that somebody made. So you never know what you're gonna find in a little free library. Alright, here's all 6 books that I found at a little free library. I am so excited to add some new books to my shelf, especially not spending lots of money on books is another plus about this. So I highly recommend, if you have some books on your shelves that you feel that you didn't really like, but you think some other people might enjoy it, and you don't have like a donation area around you, little free libraries are always an option, and it helps the community get access to books and get access to reading books that maybe they can't find. So I love little free libraries. They're amazing. So go and check it out. Like I said, they have an app, and there's probably a website too for little free libraries. And this is not sponsored. This is just my love for reading, and as an educator, promoting the love of reading to children all the way up to an adults. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe. I post videos once a week, whether it's bookish content like this, lifestyle vlogs, kind of whatever I'm in the mood for. So if you like what you're seeing, you should go ahead and subscribe. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye!